Ratan Tata, an philanthropic Indian through and through, finally has acquired the nation's beloved gadabout. The quintessential Maharaja's glory is to return. Born on December 28, 1937 in Surat, India, to a Parsi business family, apparently the Tata conglomerate was born and bred in Bombay. He and his brother were brought up by his grandmother, Nawajbai Tata. He finished his schooling from the Cathedral and John Connon School, Mumbai, an alumni of Harvard Business School and Cornell University, New York, with a degree in architecture and structural engineering. For a brief period, he worked with Jones and Ammons in Los Angeles before returning to India in late 1962. The well-heeled surname was not a privilege. The tide back then wanted him to be not treated differently. Hence, he joined as an apprentice with the Tata Steel Division. His business acumen and leadership quality was challenged when he was appointed as director of Nelco, which was struggling with finances and nobody wanted to touch it. Thus, it kick-started his career. Things took a major turn much later in his life. J.R.D. Tata was fondly called as J by Ratan Tata. Though not directly related, they bonded over their common interest of flying at Jamshedpur. Ratan Tata set up a flying club at the behest of J.R.D. Tata, which then propelled to bring them more closer. Their camaraderie blossomed due to their immense interest in new technology and electronics. He was already in awe of him and grew to love him more. During a chat show, Ratan revealed an anecdote that they always started their meeting with Jay asking, "What's new?" And Ratan simply replied, "Nothing is new and the same as before, but probably in the summers of March, Jay had something new." A new beginning and history was etched on 25th March 1991 as J.R.D. Tata stepped down as the chairman of the Tata Group and chose Ratan as his successor. Many of his colleagues still reminisce the move and never regretted of not having filmed the day, as it involved a lot of emotions and experiences of Jay for the last 50 years of his work. It was under Ratan Tata's stewardship major reforms were undertaken and the Tata empire was globalized. Tata Consultancy Services went public and Tata Motors was listed in the New York Stock Exchange, giving it more international power and recognition. He is credited with leading the Tata's successful bid for Corus, an Anglo-Dutch steel and aluminium producer, as well as Jaguar and Land Rover brands from the Ford company. Commenced as Tata Airlines on October 15, 1932 by J.R.D. Tata, the company was renamed Air India in 1946 after becoming a public entity. It was nationalized in 1953, but J.R.D. Tata remained Air India's chairman for over 25 years. Later, in 1986, Ratan Tata succeeded as the chairman of Air India. The Tatas recently concluded the deal of the debt-ridden Air India, welcoming back the national carrier after 68 years. The group plans to overhaul the position of the airlines in the competitive skies. The first step is the appointment of a new CEO at Air India to refinancing costly debt, reducing lease liabilities, and re-establishing vendor contracts. TCS is likely to step to manage the IT systems and applications of the carriers to reduce operational and maintenance costs. The refurbishment includes passenger reservations, interiors, upholstery, night kits, diversified and exotic menu, technology and entertainment gadgets of the aircrafts. Hope the Maharaja will be back to its past glory, trotting the globe for new adventures with renewed vigor. Perhaps the man himself truly once said, "I don't believe in taking right decisions. I take decisions and then make them right."